Hello and welcome to WildBrickStudios. I'm Jay Wild and welcome to my minifigure comparison of the Kashyyyk Trooper from 2005 and the Kashyyyk Trooper from 2019. These Kashyyyk Troopers both come in sets from Kashyyyk. The one from 2005 you can get in the Star Wars Clone Turbo tank, and the 2019 one is from the new AT-AP set. So first up, let's start with the legs and move up. So if we look at the Kashyyyk Trooper from 2006, we can see there's a lot more gray going on than there is on the newer one. And we can also see that the newer one has a lot more prints on the bottom here, and that's expected because newer sets or newer minifigures have more prints than the old ones. On the legs here, we can see turquoise green. The old Kashyyyk Trooper has a lot of turquoise green than the new one. On the back here, we can see the back prints. The newer Kashyyyk Trooper has brown legs, brown pants, and the other one has just gray. So if we look at the torsos, we can see it basically looks similar. They both have pouches right here on the fronts here, except the ones on the newer one are a bit newer. They're a bit bigger. But we do see that there are 4 pouches, and then we have a vest here. And we do see the coloring's different. So this is like a more camouflage, light green, tan color. And here is a more green, turquoise green color. And there's some camouflage going on there right under the helmet, just like over here. We also see that the arms are also green, light green, and then turquoise green on the other Kashyyyk Trooper. And I also see that the new Kashyyyk Trooper has black gloves instead of gray gloves. And on the back here we can see that the older Kashyyyk Trooper has no prints, just plain gray. And we see that the newer one has a lot more prints on here, like 2 more pouches right here, and also like more camouflage on the back. And now if we move along to the head, we can see that the old Kashyyyk Trooper has a lot more smaller helmet than the new one, because the new one is like it sticks up a bit more, it looks a bit taller. The old one, they both have the same shape, like the nose part or mount part sticking out right here, just like on the new one right here. If we look closely, we can see that the older one sticks out a bit more, and the newer one has a lot more prints, like the eyepiece right there, that's a print, and the mount piece, there's some camouflage right around the mount there. And on the back here we can see that the new Kashyyyk Trooper has a lot of prints going on the sides right there. But if we take the helmets off, we can see that this Kashyyyk Trooper has a black head, and this one has a clone trooper head, because back in the day they used to just print the black head and then they would just put the mask on over it. It looks like a helmet when you put it on, but if you take it off, it doesn't look like a helmet, it looks like a helmet that you can see through. On the other hand, the other Kashyyyk Trooper has a mask that's printed on. There's no see-through space like this one, but you put it on the Kashyyyk Trooper right here. We can see that this one has a clone trooper face. This is an average normal clone trooper face right here, and then you just put the mask on just like that. See, if you put this mask on right here, it'll fit his eyes right there. And then we can put this one on right here, and eyes are a bit higher, but it still looks like a Kashyyyk Trooper. So we can just switch the masks around and put them back on, and we can see how they'll look. Looks pretty cool, I think. Here's a view from the back of the masks. We can see that they do have like a bump on the back right here. This bump is a bit higher, but this one's a bit lower right there. So the main differences of these clone troopers, we can see that the older one is a lot turquoise, has a lot more turquoise color. The newer one has a lot more camouflage green, and on the back we have a lot more prints on this one. Also, the old one has a old-fashioned helmet piece, and the newer one has a newer mold where it's not see-through. You just put the mask on the face. And basically those are the main key features of the Kashyyyk Trooper. The older one does have an old-fashioned gun, and the newer one has a newer kind, but we're not going to go through that because this is just a minifigure comparison. So this is a comparison video. That means I'll give my pick of which one I think is better, or which one I prefer more, or which one I like the most. So I would say I like the prints on this one. It's a hard choice, I think, because I like the prints on this one and all the stuff you get. The back prints looks quite nice, but I also like the mask on this one. I think this mask is a lot cooler looking, even though it's like see-through. It's an old-fashioned mask. I feel like I like this one more. I don't know why. I think it looks cooler than this one because this one looks way too high in the air. So I like this mask, and I like this the body prints and the printing and the camouflage. So if I was to give my pick, I would say I would go for the older Kashyyyk Trooper. I like the older one better than the new one. Even though the new one's really cool still, I like it. They did a lot of upgrades on it, but I still think the 2015 one is pretty cool. So that's my pick of the comparison video, the 2006 one. So now it's your turn to put in the comments below which minifigure do you like the most, the 2006 one or the 2019 one. Let me know below, and see you next time.